Morning class 11 cash book. We are doing double column cash book. In my previous video we already done one sum in double column cash book. The main column are cash and bank together, cash and bank. First entry we are doing today, we are doing illustration number 8a. Illustration number 8a. We are doing transaction for the month of April. For the month of April. Here the first transaction is given cash in hand and bank overdraft. Opening balance on 1st April to balance brought down. Cash in hand 6,200. But here for bank it is written that bank overdraft. Bank overdraft. So bank overdraft means we have withdrawn more amount from our bank. हमने अपने बैंक अकाउंट में से ज़्यादा पैसा विड्रॉ कर रखा है. This is a facility given by banks to its customer. Here when I talk कि bank give this facility to its customer, here customer means only businesses. Bank give this facility. Bank gives this facility of overdraft to businessmen. To businessmen only, not to common men. And what is this overdraft? For example, I made a payment of rupees 10,000 to a party. मैंने किसी को 10,000 रुपए की पेमेंट की है by check. By check I made this payment. I gave that check to that party, and that party is depositing the check into bank. That party is depositing the check into bank. Now what happened? In my bank I was having only 4,000 rupees. In my bank account there was the balance of rupees 4,000, but I issued a check of rupees 10,000. So if I have the facility of bank overdraft, my bank will pay rupees 10,000 of that check to that party. Even I have 4,000 rupees in my bank. Balance of my bank account is 4. Even bank will pay to that party 10,000. It means my bank account is overdrawn by 6,000 rupees. मेरे खाते में 4,000 रुपए होने के बावजूद भी बैंक 10,000 रुपए की पेमेंट कर देगा. यानी 6,000 रुपए बैंक ने मेरे बिहाफ पे पेमेंट की है. इट मीन्स बैंक हैज गिवन अ काइंड ऑफ लोन टू मी, अ स्मॉल लोन, short term loan, which is known as bank overdraft. So bank overdraft is my liability. It has always credit balance. So here on 1st April, by balance brought down, I am going to write here this bank of 18,500 in bank column on credit side. Yesterday I wrote this balance brought down in banks here, bank in debit side, but today I am writing it on credit side because the word has specifically mentioned it is overdraft. I have overdrawn my account. So cash always will be having debit balance, but bank maybe have sometime debit or maybe have sometime credit. बैंक का डेबिट बैलेंस भी हो सकता है और क्रेडिट भी हो सकता है. I think you understood. Next transaction on 2nd, received a check from Hari, paid it in bank on same day. We are getting this check on 2nd. Who is paying this check to us? Hari. So to Hari's account, and we are depositing this check into bank on same day. 1,300 rupees. 1,300 rupees. Next entry, received a check from Vinod. It is given on 3rd April, and it is not written that check deposit into bank on same day. But we are depositing this check on next date, that is 5th April. On 3rd April, this check is coming to us. When check is coming, and if you don't deposit that check into bank, what entry do we pass? Check in hand account debit to the name of the party who is giving me this check is Vinod. So to Vinod. So here in this entry, neither cash nor bank is affecting, not at all. यहाँ पे न तो कैश इफेक्ट हुआ है न बैंक इफेक्ट हुआ है. तो आई विल नॉट राइट दिस एंट्री हियर. I will give a note for the entry on 3rd April, why did I not record it? मैंने इसको रिकॉर्ड क्यों नहीं किया? I will give a note to it. But on 5th April, I am depositing this check into bank on 5th April. So here I will write to check in hand. To check in hand, amount is rupees 3,300 rupees. Now my bank balance is increasing. Here I will pass entry bank account debit. Bank account debit to check in hand. Now this check in hand debited, now credited, account closed, automatically bank debited by 3,300 rupees. I think doubt is clear. Now again it is given on 5th April, purchase goods paid by check 20,000, freight paid in cash 250. We are purchasing goods on 5th April. We are making payment by purchases account. By purchases account, I am purchasing goods of rupees 20,000. Why I am writing this amount in bank column? Because I have made the payment with the help of check. And on the same day, I am paying freight also, a kind of transportation charge. But this transportation charge I paid it in cash. That's why I am writing it in cash column. Purchase amount I paid by check, that's why I am writing in bank column. Next entry, 6th April, sold good for cash, rupees 12,200. I think you can do it easily. Sold goods for cash, I will write to sales account. It is written very clearly, for cash. I will be writing this amount in cash column. Next entry on 8th April, again sold goods for cash 16,000 rupees. 8th April, same entry, to sales account 16,000 rupees. Why I am writing this amount in cash column? Because I sold goods in cash, cash is coming, my cash balance is increasing. If cash comes in, entry will come on debit side. If cash goes out, entry will come on credit side. Next entry on 9th, sale proceeds of April 8 deposit into bank. Now on 9th April, what I am doing? The sale proceeds of 8th April, it is 16,000. I am depositing this money into bank. What does it mean? Cash deposit into bank. So when I am depositing this cash into bank, what is happening here? My bank balance is increasing. So my bank is increasing 16,000 rupees. Here I will write with cash, to cash account, and this is which entry? Contra entry. Because here cash and bank are affecting at the same time. Now what is happening to cash? Cash is reducing, cash is going from me. Here I will write by bank account. By bank account, by 16,000, I will reduce my cash. Why I am reducing my cash? Because cash is going from me. Why I am increasing bank? Because my bank balance is increasing. When I am writing in bank column entry, I cannot write to bank. I have to use another name. When I am writing in cash column, I cannot write with the to cash. Remember always this thing. Wherever we are passing entry in that account, the same name cannot be used. अगर हम कैश में एंट्री लिख रहे हैं तो यहाँ टू कैश नहीं लिख सकते. यहाँ भी मैं अगर कैश के क्रेडिट में एंट्री लिख रहा हूँ, I cannot write by cash. In the same way, if I am writing this entry debit side of bank, I cannot write to bank, and same there. Next entry. Withdrew cash for private use 11 April rupees 1,000. Cash withdrew from. It is not written from where. It will be treated from business. 11 April. Private use stands for drawing. So by drawing account, what is withdrawing? Cash is withdrawing. So what is reducing? Cash is reducing. Next entry on 12 April. Again withdrew by check for private use. Now I am withdrawing from bank, but again for private use. The date is 12. Again I am going to use the word by drawing because it is private use. But now I am withdrawing the money with the help of a check. That's why I will reduce my which column? Bank column. So by drawing account 5,000 rupees in bank column. Next entry. Goods purchased from Suresh on credit. Goods purchased from Suresh on credit means we are purchasing on credit. We are going to pay this money into future. It means what? Here neither cash and not bank is affected. I will not write this entry. I will write here not on 14th April. Why I did not pass this entry? Because it is credit state. Not is compulsory to write. Why I am not transferring the entry into cash book. I think understood. Next entry on 16, paid to Suresh by check. Now on 14, we purchased goods on credit. Now I am making payment with the help of check. On 16, to whom I am making payment? Suresh. To buy Suresh account, and I am making payment with the help of check. That's why I use the word buy Suresh account 2,500 rupees. Next, received a check from Ajay. Ajay से check मिला. In bracket it is written not banked. Not banked means check did not deposit it to bank. Again, I will not record this entry over here. Why, sir? Because my journal entry will be check in hand account debit to Ajay. To Ajay. Here neither cash not bank is affecting. That's why check in hand to Ajay. Again, I will give note over there. Entry on 17 April. Why did I not record in cash book? Next entry on 20th. Check received from Ajay endorsed to Vijay. Check received from Ajay. This check was received from Ajay. It was received on 17 and on 20. I am endorsing this check to Vijay. ये चेक मैंने पेमेंट के रूप में किसको दे दिया? विजय को दे दिया. तो who is receiver over here? Vijay. तो विजय account debit. What I am supposed to credit? Check in hand. Again my cash and bank are not affected. मुझे अजय से चेक मिला था, मेरी पेमेंट आ गई थी. मैंने ये चेक का सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है. I can endorse this check to my creditor. विजय could be my creditor. विजय हो सकता है मेरा क्रेडिटर होगा. मैंने विजय को पैसे देने होंगे. तो what did I do? Instead of paying cash, I gave that check to him. I endorsed that check to Vijay. So Vijay account debit to check. So here also check like my cash or bank are not affecting. So here again I am going to write a note. Why did I not pass the entry in cash book for entry on 20th April? Next entry. Received a check from Mahesh and deposit into bank. So simple. Check received from Mahesh. So to Mahesh account and deposit that check into bank. It is written very clearly. So I will be writing this entry 2700. Next, 24. Received cash 1000 and check of rupees 1200 for cash sale. मैंने सेल की है, उसमें 1000 रुपए का कैश मिला है और 1200 रुपए का मुझे क्या मिला है? चेक मिला है. तो आई एम राइटिंग दिस एंट्री ओवर हियर. 24th two sales. 1000 in cash and 1200 in bank column. Right. Next entry. Paid into bank, deposit into bank. कॉन्ट्रा एंट्री, बैंक में पैसा जमा करा रहा हूं, मैंने पहले भी पास करवाई थी. कॉन्ट्रा एंट्री विल पास अगेन योरसेल्फ. नेक्स्ट, रिसीव्ड अ चेक फ्रॉम प्रेम एंड डिपॉजिट इनटू बैंक इमीडिएटली. हमें प्रेम से चेक मिला है, तो आई विल बी राइटिंग दिस एंट्री टू प्रेम्स अकाउंट रुपीज 4150 because I am depositing the check into bank. Now in next entry it is written that bank notifies the Prem check has been dishonored and bank charged ₹20 for this check. हमें जो प्रेम से ये जो चेक मिला था, इसको हमने बैंक में जमा करवा दिया. ठीक है जी. और नेक्स्ट डे वी केम टू नो दैट दिस चेक हैज बीन डिसऑनर्ड. ये चेक डिसऑनर हो गया है. देयर मे नॉट बी मनी इन प्रेम अकाउंट. तो रिवर्स एंट्री वी आर गोइंग टू पास बाय प्रेम्स अकाउंट 4150. But due to this dishonor entry, bank has charged ₹20 extra from us. बैंक ने हमसे 20 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा लिए हैं. तो this 20 rupees bank charges I have paid. It is not my fault. It is because of fault of Prem. We will be charging this money from Prem. So Prem will be credited over here by 4170. Though I debited Prem here by 4150. Because I got the check of ₹4150 only, but here I am going to deduct the amount 4170. 20 rupees extra deducted because bank had charged ₹20 as a bank charges, and this bank charges I am going to collect it from Prem. अब मुझे फ्यूचर में प्रेम से 4150 नहीं चाहिए, 4170 रुपए चाहिए. तो दिस इज नोन एज now Kishore deposit rest entry you can do yourself. So in this way we are going to prepare which cash book dear? This is known as double column cash book. We are going to place it again in the same way. Debit total we will write here, bring this total here, then credit total here, and from this we are going to deduct this column. Here it will be buy balance carried down, closing balance. And for bank, there may be this side more, there may be, just write the total over here. If this side is more, bring this total this side, and again make the total of debit here, then deduct this column from this. Whatever balance will be left over here, we will be writing over here to balance carried down. So this is known as how to record entries in double column cash book. Thank you.